And thanks for staying with us on Biztalk. If you have any comments, you can email us at biztalk@panama-tv.com, or you can tweet us at biztalk502, or you can call us at 0326937008. And talking about Twitter, we have a couple of Twitter questions for Chris and for Sunderaj. So let's take a look at the first Twitter question. This is from Mustaqim Azari, and he's asking, do you have any CSR program in Dscaff? Maybe Sundar can answer this question.
Well, yeah, indirectly, we personally directors, we do some, because being a year, we do involve in some CSR program.
Okay.
Last year we did some contribution on some wheelchairs to the needy, and Chris is personally involved on
the SPC, yeah.
Exactly.
Chris probably
maybe Chris
can talk about what kind of
his involvement in SPCA.
Right.
Okay, so anyway, I'm on the committee for the SPCA, the animal shelter. So I think everybody knows it's been around since 1950s and based in Ampang, and probably a lot of people know that we've knocked down the old shelter finally, and we're building a new one.
Right.
So that's ongoing now. So one of my jobs there is my pet project, really. So I'm very much involved in the construction of the new shelter.
Any future projects for the community?
Yeah, definitely. We, what we like to do is basically some training and some understanding on particularly in our industry.
Right, and maybe collaboration with universities. Probably.
Yeah, we have already. Currently, we have Dr. Sabri, who's actually a lecturer from University of Science Malaysia, who's seconded to us to work on an upcoming new development. Maybe we could elaborate on that later. Yeah.
Okay, sure. And let's take a look at the second Twitter question. This is from Lionel Wong, and his question is, what is in store in the future for Dscaff?
All right.
Sundar.
All right. We in Dscaff we keep on doing a lot of innovations. All right. And we have upcoming, like what we did in our SS system.
Okay.
We are coming up with a new system using aluminium alloy, which is one of a kind in the world.
Right.
And this we are working with Dr. Sabri from University of Science Malaysia to develop this particular system. This is actually an aluminium bridging system that can be used. It's a modular system that can be used to erect difficult areas and also large covered area, and things like that. So it's a very unique project. It's something going to be a high demand and a high value project around the world.
Right.
That's what we are looking for on aluminium alloys and structures, I think.
Okay, is that also part of the future product innovations that you have, Chris?
That's one of them. The rest are secret.
Okay.
It's not really, but no, there's a few which we will be talking about probably at a later date. There's a number of projects which are ongoing.
Right.
But we're very excited by this new bridging system, because if you need to maintain the underside of a bridge and you need long span, very lightweight, this is really it's really a fantastic product which we'll be launching very soon.
Okay, now let's talk about your rental in the ONG sectors.
Yeah, I mean, basically now predominantly the oil and gas, especially fabricators and things like that, how it's done in Malaysia, a lot of scaffolding jobs in the oil and gas upstream and downstream are sort of like outsourced to scaffolding contractors per se.
Yes.
They do not have control in the material and things like that. And what we're focusing now in is to let these fabricators now start managing the scaffolding and outsource just the labor portion.
Okay.
Because a lot of project delays are actually caused by scaffolding. And by managing this material, the project owners can then have a control on that. And how to do it is our rental program.
Right.
Some companies or fabricators may not have the capital expenditure to invest on just scaffolding, and they may not want to be involved in that. That's where we come in. We provide the capex, and we give the scaffolding for rental.
Right.
And the fabricators can then now outsource the labor portion only. In that scenario, they can have many different labor companies and just speed up. Scaffolding material would not be a problem, so they don't have to wait for scaffoldings to come in, because it's already pre-planned.
Right. Okay. Right. And I heard that you had an exhibition, a wonderful exhibition earlier this year. So probably Chris could answer that.
Okay. So basically we launched our SAS system in World of Concrete in Las Vegas in January.
Okay.
We had actually we had the biggest scaffolding booth, to our surprise. We had a
Okay.
very big scaffolding booth. I think some pictures being shown on
Mm-hmm.
that. And we had big Malaysian flags everywhere saying "Made in Malaysia for the world." And
Right. What's interesting? What makes Dscaff interesting at the exhibition?
well, one of the things we did is we loaded our
Yep.
scaffolding leg. So we had 6 meter high leg
Mm-hmm.
with joints, and we had a jack and we loaded it. We compressed that leg to 7 tons, 7,000 kilograms for the whole
Right.
duration of the exhibition. And then people were very fascinated by that because they'd never seen that before. So we, on request, we increased that load up to 10 tons. You know, and that's just unseen in this kind of thing.
And the
So, yeah.
reception over there,
Oh,
how was
it
it?
was amazing, you know, seeing a big booth, you know, and
Right.
with Malaysian flags all around because there were no other Malaysian companies in
Right.
that particular industry.
How many countries were there?
I mean, quite a bit. I mean, predominantly it was
From China?
No, United States. I
Okay.
mean, basically a lot of them. Of course, a lot from around the world. But I mean, I think Malaysia, we were the only one. You know.
we were the only
Right.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get the most attraction over there.
Oh yeah, we were quite a lot
Okay.
of good response from.
And I
That's
guess they get
fantastic,
a lot
yeah.
of, I mean, they asked you a lot of questions, you know, coming up from a country that is nowhere to be seen on the scaffolding business.
Yeah, we did get a lot of questions, but you know, having that big stand, if you could see, just the
Right.
product just speaks for itself,
Right.
and they were just amazed. And we already starting a lot of communications with the US, and I think very soon you'll see Dscaff in America, Latin America, and also in Canada.
Okay.
So
Right.
that's a new areas that we're going to go.
And we're almost to the end of the program. So if they need more information on Dscaff or scaffolding,
Yeah.
where can they go to?
Yeah, I mean, you can always visit our website at www.dscaff.com, and we also have our Twitter, our Facebook, and also LinkedIn pages.
Okay. On the
all-
website?
On the website as well.
Okay.
So we keep updating all this
Right.
social media just to keep abreast on what's latest happening.
Do you have any events or exhibition coming up soon in Malaysia, locally?
Yeah, we have an oil and gas exhibition coming up soon, but we're
Still in negotiation?
yeah, but I
Okay.
mean it's pretty soon, but we're not going to be participating in that. But probably
Right.
the OGA, that will be something that we would want to participate in
Okay.
very soon, somewhere mid of
Somewhere
this year.
in this year.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Thank you so much, Sundar.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much, Chris, for being here and
Pleasure.
talking about your business and also contributing to the economy. And thank you so much for tuning in to Biztalk. And until we meet again real soon, I'm Surati Sanusi. Goodbye.